Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Glad you're here today. Hey, look, I'm excited about today because today going to be going back to feature The Warning. Now, let me just say this. Now, for those of you who are kind of new to the channel, let me just say I have done maybe, I think it's been two songs. One was the Bandmade collaboration with The Warning on Show Them. The other one was the last song that I did, which was Evolve, and that was just a straight Warning song. And by the way, you can find both of those down below. If you go to my playlist section, you'll find a Bandmade folder. You'll also find The Warning folder, and you'll see both of those episodes are in those folders, as well as all my other previous material. Let me just say, first of all, I am super, super impressed. I really am with all of you, The Warning fans. Let me just say, you guys are the greatest fans out there. I mean, just incredible. I mean, you know, artists like, Nightwish have got some great fans. Sabaton got some great fans. Tommy Johansson, great fans. Just all these bands that I'm Bandmade, great fans. And The Warning, great fans. I tell you, I'm just so super impressed with all the fans. You guys have got your groups, your artists, and you stand behind them. You are so passionate, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I can tell that because I'm reading through the comments. And let me just say this. I don't know about all these other reactors. I can't speak for all of them. I don't know any of them. But I do read each and every comment that comes through on my channel. I think a lot of times, I think reactors, a lot of them maybe just, they put out their song, their reaction video, and then they just leave. People put in comments. I don't know if those people ever actually see them. Maybe some of them do, and maybe some of them comment sometimes. I don't necessarily always comment on or respond to every comment I get, but I do see and read each and every one of them, primarily because I get the notifications on my phone. If I'm not around a computer somewhere, I do get the notifications, and I will check it out. I will see what you guys are saying. So first of all, let me just say, great fans. Thank you so much for all the information that you guys are putting out there. Thank you so much for all the, the kind words about the videos. I'm glad you enjoy them. But I really appreciate all the, all the comments and so forth. And but one thing I wanted to say is, there was just so many songs and so many recommendations that you guys had. In fact, I wrote a few of them down, and I'm going to just kind of like just to let you know, like I said, like I do read each and every video or each and every comment on my episodes. So some of the songs that were recommended, that I have not heard any of these, by the way, from The Warning, Disciple, Z, I guess that's the name of the song is Z, it looks like Apologize, Survive, Hell You Call a Dream, and maybe there's some other ones that I missed. But those are just a few that I actually noticed right off the top that were just, fairly common themes as far as recommendations go. Now, but someone did put in there that this was a song that I should check out, because they said if you want to see a ballad, and there's a couple of them that they recommended, and this was one called Breathe that was listed in there as a ballad, where they said that Pow, I guess the drummer, comes out from behind the drums and actually does a piano, a song with piano. And so I'm like, well, that sounds fantastic. Haven't heard any ballads from this band, and so I'm like, I'm really interested in seeing how this works. So for those of you who recommended any of these other songs that I just read off, or any other ones that I didn't put on this list, don't fear, I am going to be bringing those to the channel here. I think this is going to end up being kind of like what the Nightwish 2013 Wacken concert was, where I did, I think, a reaction to every single song in that concert because they were all so incredible. I think this is the way this is going to be right here. I think that every song from this Pepsi Center show that you guys recommended, and some other shows too, you guys recommended some other concerts too, but for this one specifically, I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing a reaction to every one of these. So if I don't get to the one that you really, 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 really want, right up front, never fear. As I said, I will be getting to it, I'm pretty sure. However, today I'm going to be doing this one called Breathe, sung by the drummer, Pow. And so I'm excited. And they did say, by the way, in the comment that I should have the captions on when I start this song, because apparently she speaks in Spanish at the beginning. And I'm assuming the song's in English, but I don't know. So I'm going to leave the captions on and just let the song play out. And so, wow, I'm excited about this. A ballad from The Warning. I've had two upbeat, really high-tempo fire songs, and this one is supposed to be a ballad. So we'll see what we got here. So I'm excited. Here we go. No more talking. Let's jump right on into it. Here we go. The Warning, live, and Breathe.
Bueno, esa siguiente canción, yo había dicho que nunca la iba a tocar en vivo, porque es una canción muy personal. Pero viéndolos todos aquí reunidos. Es increíble pensar que hay 8,000 personas ahorita aquí que nos vinieron a ver a nosotras. Y honestamente, estoy medio enferma, mi voz no está súper bien, pero les quiero cantar esta canción.
All right. That's how you do it.
The water's getting wet. No, la necesito cantar, oigan. I thought I'd learn to keep me warm, but it's reaching down my throat and it's freezing all my bones still. I try to reach over the endless waves, can't call for help, so I'll just call my name. But not even I can hear, I'll just disappear without a trace. Is it so wrong to want to be alright? Perfect in pain, it's the same all the time. I try my very best to stay afloat, but there's something down there that just wants me close. And I beg myself to breathe, but there's nothing within reach now. Is it so wrong to want to be alright? Perfect in vain, it's the same all the time. Muchas gracias. Los quiero muchísimo.
Wow. You know, and I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video when I said that someone in the comment section of the last video, Evolve, had said, "Hey, check out if you want to see a ballad." And they mentioned, I think the other one, I think it was called Black Holes, Black Holes, I think, and then Breed, and then there was another one, I believe by the lead singer. I think her name is Danny. Anyways. But in that comment, so my point is in that comment, and I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but in that comment they said, if you do check out this one, have a tissue ready. And of course, I don't know what that means, and I'm like, well, it must be somewhat emotional. That was definitely emotional. It was, wow. I don't know did the song end early? Was it supposed to end where she ended it? And she wasn't able to continue on, and so she left early, or was that where the song would normally end anyways? Either way, let me know. But either way, that is one thing I think that makes, for me, and I know for all of you fans of The Warning and other artists, I'm sure as well, but that is one thing that I really, really appreciate, is when you don't fake the funk. And if you know what I mean when I say that, then you know what I mean. Then you already know. But you don't go out there and you're not something that you're not. You don't put on an act. You don't put on a show. Yes, I get it. When you're a music artist and you go up there, then a lot of times you wear certain outfits or you do certain things, and it's supposed to like get the crowd going. And I get it that there's an element of showmanship to the entire process. I get that, and that's not up for dispute. But this is not something that you can fake. And I think someone's said in the comment of that Evolve episode that I think all of them were sick with the flu or something during that show. I have to say I didn't really notice anything when I did the Evolve episode. And now this one, of course, now she said, that she wasn't feeling well. Excuse me. But, even her voice sounded really good regardless of how, bad she may have felt that it was. But that song, she said it was a personal song to her, and you can see that it's a personal song to her. And that's one thing that when I know an artist writes a song or, they develop a song that's has a lot of meaning and it's personal to them, and then I know they're going to perform it live, I'm always a little bit like, oh, I hope this goes well. Not because I think they're going to do poorly, but because I understand the emotion that they have to put into that performance. And she just displayed it all right there, how personal that song was to her. I don't know the backstory of that song for her, and maybe if you're the Warning fan and maybe a story or what that's about, I could research it, I guess. But I like to know sometimes the real story from people who really know, and I'm going to take it from you guys, the fans, before I just want to rely necessarily always on Google searches or whatever. Even if it's even out there, I don't even know if it's out there. Excuse me. But anyways, that was really good. I'm gonna watch that some more because I gotta watch that again because, like I said, I don't know if the song ended early or not, but either way, it's not important. But what's important to me is that the song was really, really good. I think it had a great message, especially for her, and I think it can relate to a lot of people in some form or fashion. There's some songs that artists write, and a lot of people are like, what does that song mean? And I think sometimes there's songs that mean different things to different people, and it may have a personal application to this person and a different one to that person, a different one to that person. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So I feel like I'm just rambling on, so I apologize, but I just, I'm watching that, and I don't know when the last time was that I saw an artist get that emotional, and then, but the fans, they don't have a problem with it, and I don't have a problem with it, because I think that's absolutely spot on with the way that an artist should be. Music is an emotional experience. It should be an experience. It shouldn't just be an event. It shouldn't just be or a thing, it shouldn't just be, I go to a concert, it's an event, but I also want to have an experience. I want to experience something, feel something that I don't normally feel in my everyday life, and I know that she felt something there, and I know the crowd felt it with her, and I hope that you guys, I know that you, the Warning fans, know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know the rest of you do as well. Just, there's those songs that just really just grab you, and there's something in that moment, regardless of what is going on, in other people's lives, but something going on in your life, something that you can relate to. I don't know. I'm having a hard time explaining it, but I think you guys know exactly where I'm going with this. Anyways, that was absolutely fantastic. And she's such a beautiful girl. Just all three of them. But, she's so just as excited and as, exuberant as I saw her behind the drums in Evolve. And then here she just lays it all out there. Bare emotions on the piano with that song. Just her and the piano. That was really good. For those of you who recommended that song, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And again, those other songs that I mentioned, now I'm really going to have to go in there and check out some more of these. But I think it was, like I said, Black Hole or Black Holes. I'm not sure if it was plural or not. Anyways, Black Hole. And then there was one, like I said, the one by the lead singer, Danny. There was another. I don't even remember what the name of it was, but I know I have it in the comments. I will definitely check it out again. And then all these other songs that I mentioned, I'm going to be getting to those because now I'm really, curious about how the rest of this concert went. But anyways, that was fire in the aspect that it was just exactly what I want a song to be. Emotion, raw emotion, and you putting it out there not for showmanship, not for any other reason, that just as a musician, that's what music is. It's your emotional experience sharing with other people. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. Okay, well, That's it for today's episode. As I usually always say, check down below. I have a hashtag Face the Music Reactions. Click on that. It'll redirect you to another page. All my previous content's there. You'll find a lot of other great music and artists and songs I'm sure that you'll enjoy as well. I've got some other great music, like I said. I got some music from the Warning, some more music from the Warning. I'll get it out coming up here very shortly. As well as Disturbed. I have an episode that I actually filmed. I wanted to put it out, but I wanted to get this song in, and I wasn't sure which way I was going to put it, but I think I'm going to put this one out first because this is just, I got to put it out. But I got Disturbed coming up, got some other artists coming up I know you'll enjoy. And so set your notifications too. I'm trying to remember what I want to make sure I get out before the end here. Set your notifications whenever I drop a new episode. You will be among the first to find out. And I guess finally, come on back because I have a lot more great content, like I just mentioned, coming up for you. I'll see you next time, right here on Face the Music. Take care.